hypothetical viewers, and welcome back to Shining Force Gaiden, where we are trying to get through this battle, while also maybe getting a level or two for new friends Kashing and Gaiden, because, oh right, that guy's poison, we can heal himself later. Because we will actually have to, not have to, but it'll be a good idea to use them in an upcoming battle where we won't be able to use magic. So far, Kashing has gotten 2 levels, one of which he got no stats, one of which he got only 1 stat. Gaiden got a single level where he got only 1 stat, so I'm not feeling terribly optimistic about their prospects. I think this will be a rather slow battle with a lot of waiting for their turns to come up, so I may use the fast forward function just to make it a little more time efficient here, since there will probably be a lot of parts of this battle where we're kind of just waiting around. You know, that's when we want to train characters to have a lower agility so they're not getting their turn as often, that's kind of a necessary evil, right? Because, you know, for them to get the kill, we have to wait until it's their turn. And this is also a battle with a lot of difficult terrain, especially at the start here, so it's going to take a while for us to really kick into action. I guess we can have the thrill of actually using Detox. Man, maybe I should have let him stay in poison so he can just keep healing himself. Look at that, it costs the same thing, it costs the same amount as heal 1, but it gives half as much X. It is not clear to me why. It makes no sense to me. Because again, it's not spammable in any way. You don't get poisoned very often, and if you're getting poisoned, you've been attacked, so you also got damaged and could be healing anyway. It's such a strange balance decision. I mean, I realize it's a very old game. Obviously, there's probably lots of wonky balance decisions, but that one is just particularly baffling. Okay, sure, a lot of random enemies on this map, most of which, it just feels like needlessly large, like most outdoor Shining Force maps. Okay, let's... Magic of fast forward, what can I say? It's gonna be a long battle, friends. I just feel we need to get through it in a timely fashion. I guess Apis can... Hopefully he won't actually kill this worm. I'm hoping he can just chip it a bit so one of our new friends can actually get the KO. Good. The fact that double attacks can randomly happen in this game and counterattack does mean that you're kind of always taking a little risk there, right? Because, you know, maybe they'll randomly kill the monster instead, and then your efforts will have been wasted. There we go. Just gonna have him hang back a little. Hang back. And Gaiden's turn. Hopefully we can get him an additional level. Headbutt away, Gaiden. He doesn't seem to have any leg armor, so I feel like he has like really hardcore arm and chest armor and a helmet, but nothing on his legs. Seems like a poor idea. Well, he's really close to another level anyway. 1 attack, basically, and we'll do it. Whatever. Gargoyles, gargoyles. Okay, Mayfair is here. Aura us all back to health. So this is kind of a pain in the ass to get like the most advantageous one for Aura. Very good. I want to point out that Mayfair also got multiple stats in that level. Like, I'm still bitter about that no stat level up. I'm taking that one to the grave. Oops. Apparently he can one-shot the gargoyles, which I did not realize. I don't think this would be one-shot though. Oh, it dodged anyway. I want to weaken them so this doesn't just take 5,000 years of like Gaiden attacking slowly. But I also don't want to accidentally KO them. The mages can help with this because their damage is fixed damage. They can critically hit, but you know, we kind of know how much it's going to do before we attack. Lots and lots of fast forwarding. It's gonna be a slow battle. See, this is the thing. You know, we have to fast forward because otherwise it's gonna take just forever. Gaiden, I'm very disappointed in you. I spent all that time waiting for your turn and then you fucking squandered it. squander. Oh good. I was worrying that we were not gonna be able to heal Gaiden before he died again. At which point I might have to actually grind off Gamma. See? Yeah, he should be able to cherry jab this guy. Keep this skin. Just give a little tap to this one, I guess, and then stock and it's a little weakener on that one. Shades of this weight, I guess. It's just gonna be, sorry, but it's gonna be pretty boring because I need to concentrate on getting some levels for. This does make it very easy to lose track of who is injured and who is not. That is the one issue. And then I don't heal what I need to. Okay. Okay, at least he got 3 stats. He didn't get agility, which he really needs, but at least it wasn't just a fucking empty level. Okay, I'm slightly comforted by that. Let's have Kashing. He'll get a little experience just from attacking, so, you know, that's pretty good. Yeah, he's getting a decent chunk just from attacks. Who is injured? Pretty bad. Okay, let's all have her just go up here and pop off a quick aura. Actually, honestly, if she could just use Aura 1 and just target these 3, no one else really needs it. So gives good X. Prey doesn't really need to do anything here. I'm just waiting for the turns of the people we need to level up. Oh, actually, both those are so weakened that she needs to just wait. Everyone else can continue moving up. Aw, you should get killed. Could have healed her a little sooner, but whatever. We can bring her back after this battle. The important thing is that we just keep going. Gaiden, you're really bad. The agility, I think agility may affect your likelihood of hitting as well, which is a bit of an issue, since you don't get your turn very often. Okay, that wasn't an empty level, at least he got some stats. Still, neither of them got agility, so I'm a little concerned that they're just ultra slowies, but, you know. They don't get their turns very often, I'll have her just heal up Gaiden real quick, just to make sure he stays in good condition. Cray, you can just carry on, I guess. It's gonna be quite a journey. I'm hoping Gaiden will eventually kill this monster that he's attacked like 3 times in a row. You know, someday I'll make it. So this guy, I actually should have had the mage attack him, just to weaken him a little. Gaiden, you need to do this. You need to finally achieve this. Okay, good. There you go, buddy. Another level pretty soon. I'm gonna have Kashing just attack this guy. Why don't you use just some blast to start off these worms? See, these guys are our new friends. We're not really doing a lot of damage to, so unlike our other fighters, can just handle the tools. It's not really worth trying to have Kashing and Gaiden actually come up. They can deal with these like worm buddies. Yeah, this should be fine. And then we'll be pretty close to the end of this level. We have a short video. Okay, Gaiden, try and kill this worm. I think he should be fine. Their defenses aren't super high. Excellent, excellent. Excellent, level 13. He got 1 point of defense. So their level ups aren't abysmal, but they're not amazing either. They're a little mediocre, basically. Okay, I'm gonna have him finish off the bow rider. Good. He's actually pretty close to another level. He needs like 1 more attack on something, basically. Term. Oh, this is probably gonna kill Wendy, but that's fine. Whatever. I just do not. Just here to finish this level. It is really off. Why don't you? Sorry, this is quite boring, but I am really trying to just blast through this and get us to the end of the level. While also getting a couple levels for Kashing and Gaiden, who did indeed get a couple levels. They do not need to be leveled all the way up to like level 19 like everyone else. They just need to be able to function on the battlefield. So, you know, he needs like a teeny bit more, but level 13, 14, you know, that's not terrible. He's almost level 15, so at that point it's like, okay, good, you're basically competitive. In fact, I might pull everyone else back a little and wait for them to catch up. So get ready for more exciting waiting around. This is, as a side note, this is why I generally do level grinding off camera. I do not record it because level grinding is not interesting to watch. Gaiden does seem like maybe he doesn't have movement penalties for rough terrain. The Wolfman, Gerald, was like that in the second game, so... Oh, good. So he's now at level 15. His agility has not gone up, unfortunately. He is incredibly slow, but his attack is a little better. So, you know, he can at least, like... It's not... It's close to, like, stock, so he can at least, you know, he can contribute a bit. Whatever battle is upcoming, he won't get his turn very often, but at least he'll be able to do some damage and make up for the fact that we can't use our mages. I'm hoping to get Gaiden back into the mix here. It's gonna take some time though, because he doesn't get his turn all that much. Okay, he's making his way up to the top. Bishop is... Oh, well, I guess it's kind of nice that he healed himself, because that way Kashin can just keep attacking him and get a little more axe, you know, over time. Prey can do a little heal for Kashin. Hopefully Gaiden will eventually get his turn. So that maybe he can finish off the Bishop, that'd be nice. Or just damage him if the Bishop heals again or whatever. Yeah. I don't think he'll be able to do a lot to the Deadlyborn because they're pretty good defenses, but he should be able to hurt the Bishop. Oh man, sneeze approaching, one moment. Oh man, that was the unexpected double sneeze there. Well, I think Gaiden leveled up below sneezing. I missed it. Oh, he got some agility, I think, and like 1 point of attack, so he's not amazing, but he's improved a bit. Okay. Sorry, that was like a hardcore sneeze. I had to pause had to mute the audio and just handle that. Oh, man. It was like, you know, you like sneeze so hard that you feel slightly like disoriented afterwards. I guess she can use her last 3 MP, just topping up Gaiden here. This is not bad. He's almost level 16. Gaiden just reached level 14. You know, that's doable. I feel like that's enough to kind of make them able to contribute to whatever battle, you know? Because level 19 is probably a little over-leveled, honestly. So this is like, okay, you can make yourselves useful. Their real problem is their low agility, honestly, which leveling them up, Gaiden got a couple points, but Cashing has not gotten any agility, so, you know, he may just be a character who just isn't very fast. That's, you know, like his archetype or whatever. Oh man, are they using boost or whatever? Oh no, they have a medical herb and they're using it on each other. Weird, the items don't normally use enemies. The items don't use enemies, the enemies don't normally use items. I don't know if that's just rare, so I didn't see it in other games, or if that is unique to this game. Who knows? But yeah, I think we at least made a little more progress on boosting up our backbenchers. We can wrap up the level. We're kind of getting close to the end of the level, so I'll cool it on the fast forwarding. Just think about how long we'd be at half an hour already. I'm just saying, if we had to go through all the enemy turns each time, it takes a while. When we're trying to level grind people, and so we're stalling to get back to their turn. Just want to not make any hypothetical viewers, if they ever come into existence, didn't want to make them sit through a very long and boring sequence. But maybe we're lucky one of them can get the KO on the Steadily Born. Unfortunately, I got both of the mages killed, so we can't really weaken them any further with magic. Very good, Gaiden. Just barely. Excellent. Yeah, he wasted a large number of turns failing to hit his opponent, so he's a little behind. If he could get one more KO, that would certainly be nice, you know? If we could just knock this guy down just a bit. Yeah, maybe I'll stall till his turn and try to get him this KO, because then he can also be at level 15, which would be very nice. Just catch him up. Mayfair's just gonna chill. He's gonna chill. Gray's gonna chill. Apis is gonna start moving forward. She can't really go anywhere. Oops. Claw's gonna start moving. Very gradually start heading for the boss. Oh, hopefully Caching will live through this. And even if the next one, like, we go straight into a battle without a cutscene, we can always egress and go back to heal people, so it's fine. This game is honestly pretty generous about stuff like that, you know, about, like, rezzing your party members between battles and stuff. It's not, you know, there aren't too many between battle consequences. This should level him up 15. Very good. Well, he still didn't get any agility, but at least he's getting more attack, I guess. His attack is pretty weak. I gotta dig through, and do we have a power ring? I don't think we do. We have a protect ring, but we don't have anything that can boost up his attack, which at 39 is pretty behind. If he gets one attack every level, then it would be pretty much caught up, but still, you know, it's not great. But it's usable, you know, he can contribute a bit. I think level 15 is... He might even get 16. Yeah, there we go. He's pretty close. Oh, he finally got a point of agility. Finally. Now he's all the way up to 13. Banner event. But yeah, that kind of is the crux of it, is that they both have really low agility, so that holds them back a little, but they can usefully contribute to our melee, to our non-magical only battle, you know, our mundane weapons only battle. So I think getting them to like level 15, 16 is plenty, basically. It's enough for them to, I would like to be on par with where the game is expecting us to be. I'm gonna start attacking this just because, you know, maybe we'll be able to get one of them a little extra X just on that cool. It takes a while to defeat this Minotaur. I'm sure in the next battle the Minotaur will be a normal enemy, you know, because usually once something is the boss of a level, it like becomes the normal enemy afterwards, so soon we'll be fighting endless Minotaurs. Honestly, the costs of rezzing people are also pretty cheap. Like, they're really not bad compared to the amounts of gold you get for killing stuff, which are quite high. So I feel like this game is really very... Maybe that's just because I played on easy mode, though. This game, unlike the others I have played so far, had difficulty levels. Which I also have to say, this is the Sega CD remake, right? So I don't know whether they added difficulty levels as a special option just in the remake or what, but it did have options. So maybe on easy mode, you know, it's all just cheaper. But I don't have a problem with that. Playing in a very casual and lackluster manner is pretty much my lifestyle. No, I do occasionally play things on challenge difficulties, but sometimes you're in the mood for just a nice leisurely playthrough, you know? Okay, Gaiden, like one more KO, and he'll also be at level 16, so they're decently caught up, I'd say. Oh hey, you can heal up friend's stock. Good. It's funny, the poison doesn't actually seem to have reduced his HP for some reason, even though we got a little message saying it did. Man. Maybe once you're below a certain amount of HP, it doesn't hurt you further or something? I don't know if you can actually die from poison. In some games, you know, once you're at 1 HP or whatever, it doesn't hurt you further. It depends on the game you play. But regardless, we can bust out Detox. Even for level 2 of Detox, you get 5 fucking experience points. Makes no sense. You know what? I will actually wait and maybe try and get Caching or Gaia level. Because Nick will survive one blow from this guy, you know. Yeah, that wasn't bad. A little stalling doesn't hurt. And, you know, I just don't think our level 19 characters will actually get very much action from this. Man, that guy's tanky. Could give it to Caching. Yeah, why not? I mean, Gaiden can get another level in the next battle or whatever when we actually have to use him. Might as well, you know, get a big pile for Caching. Awesome. Okay, Bazoo was right. You are no ordinary warriors. The Shining Force legend is true. What is the legend? I don't remember us learning about that in the first game. That was just the name of our army. This is Gates, the guy we were talking to earlier. Hey, hey! Gates, why are you in such a hurry? They are killing one Gardiana captive for every one of Bazoo's soldiers you defeat. Well, in that case, they must all be dead, because we've killed sort of a lot of people to get here. It's unless there was 1,000 people in this army. We must free them! Nick, let's go! Gotta go into, I think this is what, Goldor Fort or whatever? Gates the Gladiator has joined the Shining Force. Now, he is a promoted character, so he's our first promoted character that actually joined the party. So I guess, like, this upcoming battle is where we're kind of expected to be promoted. You know, that's where we're kind of supposed to be at, which we're actually around there. We still got a few minutes on this video, so let's res our dead friends. See, compared to the amount of gold we get for each kill, resing people is quite cheap, so at the very least, easy mode in this game is very generous and really doesn't punish you that much for getting your characters killed. We still don't have a shop. Anybody poisoned still? Good. Okay, let's talk to our new friend. Here's Gates the Gladiator. Interesting helmet. Like my mustache? The women love it. I didn't ask about it, but okay. Amazingly, he has the same strength as Caching, someone who is not upgraded. He has slightly more defense, and he is also incredibly slow. Roos is the character who will promote to the same class as him, and you can see that Roos is also pretty slow. Like Warrior in general, I think they don't have very good agility. He only has 15, but his attack is 50, so that's better. His defense is not quite as good, but he also is not upgraded yet, so once he actually is in his promoted class, I expect it will improve a bit. So Gates' attack is not amazing, but it's not so bad. Okay, so, you know, I think we may as well do the opening cutscene for the next battle, since I have like 5 more minutes in the video, and that way there'll be more time for the actual battle in the next one. We'll just jump right into it. Oh, if this is the one where magic is blocked, I might have to egress anyway to change the party, because I can't remember whether it's this one or the next one. This person is a tiger. It's been a long time, Prince Nick. You may be strong enough to defeat Bazoo, but you will not defeat me. Back off, Dantone. They're mine. A few fizzle balls and they'll be toast. Yeah, this is the battle, so we'll be egressing Shuffle the Party. That's the fizzle ball of blocks magic. It makes it fizzle, get it? Prince, prepare to meet your doom. We'll turn the prince into mince. I wonder what that was in the original Japanese. Was it also like a goofy rhyme, or was it a pun, or what? That's Frabell, a paladin, and Dantome, a beast. Oh, so the BST probably does stand for beast, so he's like the same character class as Gaiden. They're like the beast warriors. Nothing special, just more of Waldall's goons. Ice burn! Frabell seems to have soldiers, but no wizards. Be careful next, you must have hidden some traps. Okay, so we are actually going to want egress to swap out our wizards. I couldn't remember whether it was this battle or the next one. Let's take a quick peek at the map first. You can see that it's a... it has outdoor elements, but it's mostly an indoor map. You know, we're sort of in this little gateway to the fortress. We have a new enemy, the Brass Gunner, which we've seen in other games. Fighting some more ghouls, pixies, deadly borns, etc. As expected, the Minotaur is now a regular enemy. We have the Fizzle Ball, which I think we can actually attack to free up our mages, but they're all the way at the top of the map, so we'll leave one we have. So probably I'll just not bring mages. Ooh, we do have one treasure chest over here, so we're going to want to send someone to get that. Probably Apis, because he has high movement. Actually, I mean, I guess I could send Kashing because he sucks more, so it's not such a loss. If someone has to be out of the battle. Although, I'm hoping the Brass Gunner gives decent X because otherwise we are really not going to level right in this battle. Because all the other enemies we fought before and they... Well, maybe the Minotaur, because yeah, these are not enemies that are gonna let us level up a bit. But yeah, we'll probably just go up through here and around. Actually, this might be a map where we just have to defeat every enemy. I could split everyone into two groups, I guess. But yeah, we will be coming to... Actually, you know what I could do? Let's have this video run over a little, and I'll have someone go run and grab the chest now. And then I won't have to do it in the actual playthrough. Or actually, I may actually level grind on this first using egress, so... Maybe I'll just do that off camera, and when we come back, we'll have gotten the characters as high a level as we reasonably can. Oh, except mages. Well, I'll think about it. I'll mess around with it and see what we can do. But yeah, for now, at the very least, we want to egress to shuffle the party. Because we are going to want to put in all of our melees. Which means grabbing Roos and Kashing. So Roos is going to swap in for Wendy, one of our wizards. And Kashing is going to swap in for Yisha, our other wizard. Mayfair actually has slightly higher attack than the other wizards due to being higher level and promoted. So, oh, and now there's actually a store here. But for now, that will be that. I'll explore the map and see if we can grind off camera, if that's feasible. If it is, then hopefully we can actually get that last level and promote some people. I'll figure out what to do with the wizards, whether that's just, you know, letting them kill stuff that's at 1 MP, at HP rather, or sending someone fast up to kill the fizzle ball and then having them kill the other brass gunners, or, you know, we'll work on that. I'm hopeful that we actually will be able to get these last levels and get people level 20 and promote them. I'd really like to do that. And yeah, so I'll do that off camera, and then we'll come back and fight our way through this fortress and rescue more of the surviving Gardiana forces, and I guess fight the tiger and the... whatever the other person is. They kind of look like the devils from Shining Force 2, but this was actually made before that game, so I don't think they are devils. They're just the same aesthetic. Because I think they weren't called that until Shining Force 2. But thank you for watching, hypothetical viewers. Hope you enjoyed this kind of leisurely episode, and look forward to, fingers crossed, to seeing some promoted characters in the next episode of Shining Force Gaiden.